I really wanted to do a video showing not only how I like to spin more of a textured, chunky bat where you don't blend all of the colors and sections out so smooth. So the first thing I do is start with that more natural base layer, and I really make sure that I cover the entire drum from one side to the other so that you have a good base to add the rest of these color sections. Then you can see I layered in with some silk as well as just some different dyed wool, and really make sure that you get those throughout, and then run the brush over the top to make sure everything is perfectly, down in there so that it's not coming apart. And you can see here the locks that I added in for texture. And then these are scrap yarns that came from my friend Ashley Martineau's shop, Nouveau, and they make really fun texture inside the bat. And here I'm checking my edges. And I just absolutely love how these bats turned out. They have color sections, they are silky, they are smooth, they have tweedy textured sections, so it's really the best of both worlds. So this is a similar fiber bat that was made with the same add-ins from Ashley's shop, and this is my Spin Perfect Abe. And I really wanted to show that even though that these bats look very textured, even with all of the add-ins, you can really spin them very smooth and still make very knittable or crochetable yarn. So here are the sections you can see, and I'm just spinning them more worsted, I guess, with kind of a short pulling forward motion. So here you can see more of that short pulling forward motion, and you can really smooth all of those textured add-ins in as much as you want. So they have some texture, but I mean, it's not like a big, crazy, hard to knit with yarn. So I just absolutely love how these turned out. You can see they look very even, but still with the colorful add-ins or little thicker sections here and there, but I mean, that's the whole point of the yarn. Here we have a mixed media braid. So half the braid is more of a rustic lock and the other half is a dyed roving. These are Oslo from Ashley's shop. I pulled them apart and then have been kind of marbling the wool together, which is a technique you hear me mention in my art yarn course of sort of marbling the sections together. These are all techniques you can learn more about in my art yarn class. By marbling the sections together, you can really blend the different fibers and still end up with a very knittable yarn.